Well, let's see if we can get it. Oh, we're live. Okay, you want to say something?
Hello, welcome to Touch Out the Gates, and this is our father's room.
This is our father's room. So this is Mark. This is Penelope. That's Eli. Let's go backwards. It's Eli. This is Zoe. And we didn't come early this morning at 8 o'clock because the pandemic has been causing some sleep issues at the Pritchard house, mostly having to do with someone, I don't know who, Nico, and so everyone's getting up a little earlier, which means sleep is a little bit harder to come by. But as you can see, we've got enough energy, and I wanted them to be involved in our conversation about 1 Peter chapter 5. So this is the last day we've been going through it, and I hope you've been reading one chapter a day. And chapter 5 is awesome. It ends. We're going to spend a lot of time today talking about obeying your elders and submitting to your elders. Okay?
Yeah, elders. I like them.
Yeah, elders. Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
elders now.
That's right. But no, we're gonna focus on 1 Peter 5:8. But what I want to do real quick is I want to show some cool pictures I've got from some stuff that happened this week that I think is just worth celebrating. And so let me pull it up here. Oh no. Let me see if I can share that. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to share this. So that's our director of adult ministries, Adam Painter, and he's on Wednesday walking his neighborhood. We decided we wanted to do some walkouts to pray for our neighborhoods. Adam did it, and then this is from Toby and Franny Fries, who are awesome members of Church of the Gates, and I think they're walking. It looks like a wolf. What do you think, Penny? You're a dog lover. Is that a wolf?
I think that's a fox. Like a German Shepherd.
German Shepherd, wolf.
It looks like a fox.
Looks like a fox.
Yeah.
You'll have to decide for yourself. This is the Munoz family. They went out Wednesday as well, and we're praying for the neighborhood, and we did that. This is the McDonald's. They did that on their block and prayed for their neighbors as well. And this is actually, you can't really see it, but this is Mark and Maddie Spencer over here. They made a toilet paper roll holder, and so they gave away rolls of toilet paper to their neighbors, and it had a little note on it that said, "Hey, we're happy to know you, and so if you need anything, give us a call." And so that was kind of a cool thing they did. And then we colored these. Zoe, you colored some of these, didn't you? And Penny, you did as well. So you can't really see you over there.
No.
There you go. Penny helped color them, and Eli did as well. And so we walked around the neighborhood and handed those out. And we saw a ton of great responses, just people desiring to be connected. And so like in this kind of moment, we encourage you every Wednesday to go out and pray with us. One other cool thing is we started thinking like what it would be like. Man, your hair's in my mouth. To kind of like help nurses and doctors who are exhausted, and so we've got a bunch of nurses and doctors in our church, and so Melissa Lanoy kind of helped us pioneer this. And in these bags here are donated food items like Kind bars, fresh fruit, Keurig cups, so that when our doctors and nurses come for break for these long shifts, they don't have to like hunt around and have like some really bad like hospital Swiss Miss or something like that. And so we sent these out along with a gospel book from Andy Stanley, and we're going to do some more this week. If you want to be a part of that, let me just pop this up because I think it's important. Like you can be a part of this just by texting basket 406-206-1988, which says you can help deliver, you can help you can help deliver, you can help put the bags together, you can donate money, say, hey, I don't want to go shopping, but I can put like $5 in for this. And so each basket or bag costs like $30. And so this is a really easy way for us to love those who are on the front lines. And so Melissa did that, and these were some of the nurses at St. Pat's who saw this, they're eating this, they're happy. And so I just want to thank you, church, from me and from the rest of the staff, just for being generous. And we'd love for you to join us. And okay, so 1 Peter, let me see. 1 Peter, I don't really have this on the screen. 1 Peter 5, we're going to look at verses 8 and 9, right? It says, be sober-minded.
8.
8.
No.
8 and 9. It says, listen, be sober-minded and watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion seeking someone to devour. So let me see if I can find where I've got that kind of set up. Give me 1 second here. Okay, there it is. Let me throw this up. So what's garbage? What's that even mean?
Garbage.
Okay, so it says be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Resist him, standing firm in the faith, because you know that the family of believers throughout the world is undergoing all kinds of suffering. So I want to just take a look at this real quickly here, because I think it's really helpful for kind of this moment. All right, so I need some volunteers. Who are going to be some volunteers?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, well, okay. I need some volunteers to be Christians.
Oh, not me.
No, okay. You hide then. Okay, you hide. There we go. So we've got a Christian in a leprechaun hat, right? Happy St. Patty's Day, and a regal robe. Obviously, Christians would wear this. This is from the ancient Near East. We know they would wear purple robes. I think it's purple with a lion on it. And then it looks like they've got a
rock.
A rock. A Star Wars. All right, so this is what Christians look like in Peter's day, right? Like, this is what they dress up. So, okay, so what Peter is saying, right? He's closing exhortations of the book, and he's kind of giving them these commands. So, be alert and of sober mind is not a suggestion. It's not like, hey, I think maybe you should try this. So he's really saying, be alert and be of sober mind. What does it look like to be alert as a Christian, Eli? That's okay. Describe what you're doing.
Looking everywhere.
Looking everywhere, right? It's like you want to keep your head on a swivel, like in basketball or football. And what does sober-minded mean? Oh, I didn't prep him for this, so I don't know what he's going to say. Yes.
Not a bad mind.
Right. A sober mind is one that is focused, right? It's clear-eyed. It says, okay, if I'm going to stay alert.
Do full screen again.
Oh, go do full screen. Sorry.
Oh, you like my costume? Yay! Thank you.
Gato Gardner getting the shout out here. Maggie, we love you too. Let me take these off. So you want to be full screen again. So be alert and sober-minded is this command to the Christian to always be looking out. And what are we looking for here? Let's kind of look at that scripture again. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring. What we're going to need is I think we're going to need someone over here to pretend to be a devil. Do we have any devils in the house?
I'm an animal lover, so I'm a devil.
You're an animal lover. You see your devil. Okay, so I need you.
Do full screen before.
Do full screen before. Okay, man, I'm being bossed around here. I tell you what. Okay, so I need the Christian to be alert, looking around, and I need Satan. Why don't you come out of the door there? And that's a weird dance for Satan to do. And I want you to come in and growl, looking for someone to devour. Okay. Okay. Go. Oh, Satan and the Christian. Okay, good. So there's a conflict, is what we're saying here. Oh, and it looks like there's a baby here too. Come here, buddy. All right, come here. All right. Here we go. Let me introduce you to everyone here, Nico. This is Nico.
My baby brother.
Right. And so we have Satan over here, right here, and we've got the Christian here. We're to resist him, right? So Satan's wandering around. The reason we're being alert and of sober mind is because Satan is looking to devour like a lion is. Give me, Penny, can you give me a loud lion roar? Whoa, that was I'm rightfully scared of that. So look, Satan desires to devour Christians, devour and discourage Christians, and so we're to resist him. There was this big fight. Hey, what's up? What do you want? You want my phone? Okay.
No, I don't.
This is what you call really proactive parenting here. You can have my phone. You can watch ABC Mouse or something. Here you go. All right. Okay. All right. So what does it look like to resist standing firm in faith? So he says, listen, if Satan's kind of going around, he says, resist standing firm in faith. So what does it look like to stand firm? Okay, that looks a little bit like the Hulk. Good. I like that. It's good. It's a leprechaun Hulk. Like, oh, me lucky charms in faith, right? So something like that. So to stand firm in the faith, I love this. It's a picture, not necessarily of like of this really offensive pose in terms of like moving forward. It's just the ability to stand firm in faith and in what God has said. And the whole book of First Peter is aiming our faith.
Devil will dead.
Is aiming. Whoa.
Okay, way too loud.
No.
Devil will be dead.
The devil will be dead. Oh, okay. Well, now I'm the devil. This has really gotten out of control. Stop. So we're going to resist him standing firm in the faith, right? And First Peter tells us that we're to look forward to the second coming of Jesus, right? That our hope is not in this world. We are exiles in this world. And so we shouldn't find our hope here, but we should live in this moment, kind of aiming towards the hope of what's to come. So we stand firm in the faith. Show us standing firm in the faith. Standing firm in the faith, in what Jesus has done and what he's promised to do. Because, and I'll get this is kind of my favorite part of 1 Peter, because you know that the family of believers throughout the world is undergoing the same kind of suffering. So listen, if there was anything...
that part.
What's that?
Nothing, I just remembered that part.
Yeah, from when you memorized it.
Ignite.
In Ignite. Way to go, Jeannie Parker, and Sam Whitney, and the Mullenhoffs. All those kids, all those guys who are teaching our kids, we're so grateful for you. And so, I love this because, listen, if there's something that is an enemy of our spiritual growth in this moment, it's self-pity. And self-pity. We don't, right? Self-pity says, hey, you're the only one going through this. You're the only one who feels this. You're the only one experiencing this.
That's not true.
That's not true. That's exactly what Peter is saying, you're not alone. Because you know that the family of believers throughout the world is undergoing the same kind of suffering. And he was writing to people who were experiencing persecution. Are you watching Spirit? This is what family do. Girls look at our house as this terribly distracted, trying to get whatever we can done. But listen, if you feel discouraged today, and if you feel, man, there's kind of this self-pity, which Satan wants you to think, hey, man, this is just about you. You're the only one feeling isolated. You're the only one experiencing the sorrow. You're the only one. You're the only one who is losing their job or is having a hard time working at home. Or
give me Dad his Lucky Charms.
Give me my Lucky Charms. Because you know that the family of believers is undergoing the same kinds of suffering. Look, Peter is reminding us that we need to watch out for what we think. We need to watch out for how we think. We need to take captive. We need to take captive our words and our thoughts. That we're not discouraged, because people around the world have babies that are screaming at their feet right now. People around the world are experiencing these same kind of suffering. Chinese Christians, South Korean Christians, Japanese Christians in Saudi Arabia, they're all experiencing this type of frustration, this type of isolation. And as a believer, we are to be encouraged by the fact that we're not alone. Not only are we not alone because Jesus is with us, but we're not alone in our sufferings, that there are Christians around the world who have suffered. Yeah, that was so creepy. That was that was ghost creepy. Look, if you've read 1 Peter, I'm so proud of you. We are glad that we did that with you.
Not alone.
Be of sober mind. Capture your thoughts. Don't allow Satan to discourage you. And stand firm in the faith. Show him it one more time. Stand firm in the faith. That's right. Stand firm. Jesus has died for your sins. He's rose from the grave. He's coming back. And nothing can take that from the Christian. Stand firm in that today.
You weren't being alert and sober mind because I scared you.
Oh, you didn't scare me. All right. Say goodbye. We'll see you guys
next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Or whenever we do this again. We'll see you later.